My BF is my BF. He's not your texting buddy, your male bestie. He's not like a brother to you. No, he's mine, and mine only. Ah yes, because nothing says a healthy and long-standing relationship like forcing your partner to cut out their friends and telling them that they're longtime friends who might consider them best friends or like a brother. You're not allowed to see them anymore. No, because I'm dating you. That's gonna be a healthy relationship. A special thank you to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be once again returning to r/Nicegirls, the subreddit dedicated to not very nice girls. You know, like nice guys is a load of like guys that are up their own asses and they think like, oh, girls won't date me because I'm too nice, when actually they're like complete assholes. Hello. This is like that, but like with women, basically. Artemis has decided she wants to be a part of the video today. Before we begin, I just quickly wanted to mention, as always, I will be live on Thursday at 7 PM UK time, as I always am, so if you're interested in that, come check that out. Otherwise, the videos are uploaded to my live channel, Blue the Nerd Live, on YouTube the next day, so you can always catch them there. It's a good time, so yeah. Other than that, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? What you doing? What you doing? I'm broke and need money for a mani-pedi. They said it's $80 for a new mani set. My boyfriend is lazy and cheap and won't pay for it. You're broke, and of all things you would spend your money on a mani-pedi? That is why you are broke. I need $6,000 for a large CNC. Hook me up, girl. I seriously hope you overdose on heroin, you dumb prick. Hi, let's f**k sometime, if you're down. There's layers. There's layers. First of all, we now know she has a boyfriend, so already off to a bad start there. But second of all, this cat really wants to be a part of today's video. Hello. Second of all, she's begging people for money, which again, not great. But then she has the audacity to be like, I hope you die, because he wouldn't just give her money. And then asks if he wants to have sex again, even though we know she's got a boyfriend. Nah. After telling him she hopes he dies, she's like, you wanna bang? I have a boyfriend. I hope you die, but you wanna bang? Like, no. You have a beautiful dog. What kind is it? He's a German Shepherd. He looks like a sweet dog. I just saw that you're in this place, and truthfully, that's too much of a distance for me to cover. I don't want to lead you on, and I hope you can find what you're looking for. LeMayo, no worries. Wasn't interested in an out-of-state bum. I wasn't trying to be rude. I just had more respect for you than to lead you on or ghost you. I hope life and time are nicer to you as they go on. Life's too short to be a dick. Just be a good person. It's more attractive. Your profile. Using their own profile against them is just the real cherry on top there. Like, good job. But honestly, like, yeah, he was more respectful to them than to just like leave them with no extra word, you know? Which was a good of him thing to do. And the fact that she was like, nah, that's not good enough, I'm gonna lash out, is just like, why though? And the fact that in her own profile she says don't be a dick, be a nice person, it's just classic nice girl. Classic nice girl. Where did you want to meet? LMAO, not a true gentleman, but not meeting up anywhere. I'm not driving, so it's all good. I can pick you up. Nah, it's fine. Oh, I thought you meant you were free to hang out. I am, just not for you, lol. Not a true gentleman, so it's fine. Okay then. I just didn't want to ask for your address because I know people aren't always comfortable giving out that information. I thought if I let you pick the meetup spot, you'd feel safer. Sorry for the miscommunication. Good luck in the future. I wouldn't have said let's hang out, but good luck to you. Thanks. Well, I'm just gonna block this, so don't be offended. No worries. I'm just saying, I was taught if people don't offer, then just do it yourself. So I mean, it's totally okay. I wouldn't have accepted it anyway. I just don't go out with people that don't want to sit there and pick me up because it makes everything a lot easier. I'm looking for a true gentleman. I was prepared to. I half expected you to just send your address as the meetup spot, and I was going to pick you up there. LMAO lies. A real man is supposed to go and pick up the woman, especially if they're hanging out. You should have offered to come pick me up, and then we would have gone from there, but you didn't. He did, though. Also, okay, there's so many things wrong with this. Classic nice girl move is to go, I'm gonna block you, and then continues messaging, because they don't actually want to block you, they want attention, they want to start something, right? But dating 101, you know, online dating 101, meeting strangers on the internet that you've never met before, is don't give them your address, have a way out, and don't get in their car. She's out here like, you're not a gentleman because you didn't ask for my address to pick me up. But like, basically everything that says about online dating is meet in a public place, don't get in their car, and have your own ride home. Like, but sure, he's not a true gentleman because he said, do you want me to pick you up from somewhere that isn't your house so that I don't immediately know where you live? Because that's a bad thing to just tell strangers where you live. Like, and she's like, no, you're not a true gentleman. I can tell that by the fact that you offered to pick me up not from my house. What? This whole conversation was a shit show. I'm 46 and in the same place you are. Every time I see a couple, I can't help but think the woman is putting up with some misogynistic bullshit or another that I wouldn't be okay with. My only advice is to decenter men and build a full and happy life without them. Odds are you'll find someone, but there's a lot of trash to wade through to find them once you've gone through serious personal growth and raised your standards. This is a weird one because like the message kind of isn't bad in some ways. Like, you should be in a position where you're happy and okay on your own, right? You should be able to support yourself, you should grow as a person, and you should be able to build your own life without needing a partner before you have a partner. Like, I'm not saying you can't do all of those things with a partner, but like, being entirely reliant on your partner isn't a good thing. However, it's clear that that's kind of not the intention of the message, because she opens it with saying that like every time she sees a woman with a man, she thinks that that woman must be putting up with misogynism. Like, no, plenty of women are in happy relationships with men who aren't misogynistic. Assuming that every woman must be in a relationship where she has to put up with misogynistic bullshit because you're not with a man is a really weird just assumption that every man must be misogynistic and every woman must be putting up with that. Like, no. No one cares. Now block me, kid. Apparently you cared enough to send a message, lol. I just want you to block me. I don't like little bums. I don't. Little. Sorry, bad grammar is a turnoff. You're just mad I rejected you before doing it for the 10th time now. Stay mad. You don't even gotta try, and you're a turnoff. You're. Hello, Reddit. OP, she's toxic, yes, but correcting her grammar and saying hello Reddit is really not the own you think it is. It doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make you look like you've won the conversation. My foot is being attacked by my cat right now. It's not the own that you think it is, okay? Obviously, she is a nice girl, okay? She's toxic. She did the classic block me, because if she actually wanted to block you, she would have done so. But the fact of the matter is she doesn't actually want to block you. She wants to aggravate you for attention, which is toxic. And honestly, OP, instead of just correcting her grammar and saying, hello Reddit, the smart move would have been to just block her the moment she said block you. That would have been the best move, the smartest move. You wouldn't have given her the attention that she's clearly craving, and you wouldn't have looked cringe on the internet going, hello Reddit. It's a little bit cringe. I'm sorry, it just is. Now this next one is an interesting one because this isn't a nice girl at all, but it was posted there by what I can only assume to be an actual nice guy. It's an interesting one because as you'll see, she was completely respectful. She let them down in the most respectful and like reasonable way, and OP took that as a like, how dare she reject me? I'm going to make this look like she's the bad guy and put it on r/Nicegirls because I need to feel good about the fact that this girl rejected me. And it's politically motivated, which somehow makes it worse. And all of the comments were like, OP, this this doesn't belong here. So let's take a look, shall we? Hey Justin, I did some reflecting today about our conversations about political and social beliefs. I know it has become obvious over the past few weeks that we have differing opinions on some social and political issues. However, our conversation about immigrants, women's rights, and Trump last night made me realize that those differing values and beliefs are not negotiable for me. I strongly disagree with all of Trump's ideologies, and I'm a very political left-winged person. I think these differing viewpoints will continue to come up and sadly do not make us compatible. You did nothing wrong at all. We just have very different beliefs and outlooks that are deal breakers. I wanted to respect your time and tell you as soon as possible and not waste your evening by asking you to meet in person. I hope you understand, and I truly hope you meet someone whose beliefs also align with yours. I've enjoyed our time together, and I truly wish you all the best. You are an amazing person, and I know you will meet someone great. Take care. Wait, really? Because of that? All I said was I liked how he ran the economy over Biden, which already clearly hasn't read the message or you know, is deliberately leaving out details there to make her look bad in his response, and then posts on Reddit that image with the caption, "How US politics affects Canadian dating, lol," which just, OP, you're the one that was clearly talking about Trump, okay? If you and her had a conversation about immigration, Trump, and women's rights, it clearly wasn't just a one-sided she brought those things up. Okay, this isn't just American politics affecting Canadian dating. And she's not a nice girl for saying that, for literally saying like, you're a nice person, we're just not compatible because we hold very different values. And I hope that you find someone with values similar to yours. That's a really respectful and reasonable way to let someone down, okay? And OP is here like, it's because she doesn't like that I think Trump ran the country well. It's like, she clearly mentioned you had views on immigration and women's rights, right? It's not just that you think the economy was better under Trump. Like, it's clearly there were other values there that didn't align, okay? And again, those are really reasonable things to say that a relationship isn't going to work out as a result of, okay? If you hold very different values and views on things like women's rights and immigration, and you were able to find 3 subjects that you very much disagreed with in one evening, it's very safe to say that in the long run, you are going to be disagreeing on and holding different values on a lot of things that are going to cause a lot of rifts in a relationship. Because having the same values or similar values is really important for a long-lasting relationship, because you need to care about the same things. You need to hold the same values, or you're going to find clashes. You're going to have moments where one of you cares a lot more about something than someone else does, and that causes a rift. These are important things, and the fact that OP tried to spin that on her and make her look like the bad guy, and to also go like, man, US politics has really affected Canadian dating, when he's the one that was talking about liking how Trump ran the economy. Just God, OP, it's you're the bad guy here, okay? She let you down. You could have been respectful and accepted that and gone, okay, that's understandable. But instead, you chose to post her on Reddit and try and make her look like the bad guy, and fail to make her look like the bad guy. Like, if this isn't bait, OP is the bad guy. And it was also amazing how many people in the comments, okay, like 90% of the comments were like, she's not the nice girl here. Like, this is a totally reasonable thing. And then you randomly had people defending him in the comments like, nuh-uh, the fact that she dumped him over politics is like crazy. She's definitely a nice girl. And it was just insane how many people were like trying to defend him and saying that she's a nice girl, even if you could consider politics to not be a reasonable thing to like not be compatible with someone over. Regardless of that, the way that she worded it was still so incredibly reasonable that you don't have to think that's a reasonable thing, but she was nice about it. People can have things that are deal breakers that aren't deal breakers to someone else. And the fact of the matter is that was a deal breaker to her, but she was super respectful in the way she said that, and OP decided to try and blast her on the internet. Like, get the fuck out of here. Do you ever get mad when you go in the kitchen and realize you're the only snack in the house? Super frustrating. Do you ever get mad being 25 and still having figuring it out as your mentality? why swipe on them? Why match with them if you don't like that they have still figuring it out as their mentality? This is a really weird thing I've seen with Nicegirls, is they'll match with people to shit on them. And I don't understand. If you have a problem with someone, why are you matching with them in the first place? This guy opened with a chat up line on a dating site and she responded with an insult. Just what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Hi, what kind of movies do you like? I mean, you're cute, but no offense, you look really boring. Like I would be having fun being wild and you would never call me back after the date type shit. The fuck? Who messages that shit? Someone that has multiple times going on dates with white guys and had them disrespect or diss her and waste 5 hours every time for them to never call her back. And then she has to resort and now going to black guys when she doesn't want to anymore because none of you think I'm good enough for you. The casual racism thrown in at the end there. Just, OP, you've dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet right up. Again, she matched with him to just insult him and go, you look like someone that would never call me back. Like, what are these people doing on dating sites? And then, yeah, just casually throws some casual racism out there. Look, if white guys are gonna be disrespecting you and not going out on you, what makes you think that anybody of any color would be any different? Because they won't. People of all colors are going to have the same views that if you're a piece of shit and you're being rude to people on the first time you've ever messaged them, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna want to date you. They're not gonna want to hang out with you. If people aren't calling you back after the first date, it's probably because you've been really weird, shitty, or rude on the first date. Hi. Hey, thanks for the message. How are you and how's your weekend going so far? Yeah, fine, thanks. Played some tennis. And you? Bit tired. You seem like a nice guy. Just question, explain the long hair. It's not quite my thing. No, that's very superficial, hence still matching for the decent guy aspect. This is, again, like, I know she said that she still matched because she thinks he's a nice guy, and I kind of understand that, but it's still really weird to open a conversation with someone like, you seem like a nice person. Tell me, why do you look the way you do? Like, that's a weird thing to say and do, right? That's not just me, right? To open with like, you seem like a nice person. Why is your appearance the way it is? It's not my type. It's a bit weird. It's a weird thing to say, right? And the final post. Me on my way to become a red flag, cause I have been a green flag for so long and it got me nowhere. Look, OP, right? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you're on your way to becoming a red flag because you've been a green flag and it got you nowhere, the secret is you were never a green flag. You're not on your way to becoming a red flag. And if you have that kind of mentality, you are already a red flag. The difference is, yeah, wait for it. You're just deciding that you're not going to hide the fact that you're a red flag anymore. You're just going to be an open asshole instead of a veiled one. My foot is currently being attacked by my cat. Excuse me. But honestly, like, I can't imagine anybody honestly going down this this like villain route and coming out of it happier, coming out of it feeling like they achieved something. You're gonna come out of it going, wow, turns out being an asshole means that I end up talking to other people who are even bigger assholes, and it just gets worse. My life gets worse. I just end up with people disrespect me even more. Turns out if you're a nice person and you respect people, you tend to have nice people who respect you in return. If you're an asshole, you get assholes. And I can't think of a better place to end the video than that. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. As always, if you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. A huge, massive, giant special thank you to all of the YouTube members and patrons that do support me. All of your names are up on screen right now. It genuinely helps so much. I really appreciate it when everybody supports me. I really appreciate everyone that supports me. Like, honestly, it helps so much. So thank you. Other than that, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.